Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today the Washington Wizards have traded for Sidy, Cissoko, young player who has played for the San Antonio Spurs, was the 44th overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft for the Spurs, and from France. And, the Spurs, obviously their first pick, their first couple of picks in the draft were two guys from France, and with Wembanyama and Sidy. And when the Spurs recently made the trade, trading away Zach Collins, Trey Jones, and alongside those two guys, Sidy, Cissoko. Sidy headed to Sacramento. Obviously, Jones and Collins and all the draft picks. The draft picks went with Sidy to Sacramento, and Jones and Collins went to Chicago. And so Sidy went to Sacramento. I mean, he didn't have a huge role with the Spurs. Don't expect him to have a huge role with the Kings. Played 17 games this year, 3 minutes per game, averaged 1 point per game. Last season, played 12 games in his rookie year, 12 minutes per game, shot 49% from the floor, 4 points per game, 2 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game, almost 1 steal per game, and a half a block per game. So, not terrible in his rookie season, but did not even get a chance. Has not even got a chance this season. Now, I will say this. The Wizards are acquiring Sidy and 2 second-round picks and sending Jonas Valanciunas. I don't know how to feel about this trade because we knew Jonas was going to get traded. I think we all knew this. I think it was kind of obvious. I knew when he signed there he was getting traded. And I'll tell you guys how I knew this, because about 2 hours after he got traded, I got an alert from Bleacher Report that said the Lakers are already interested in trading for Jonas Valanciunas. I'm thinking he can't even get traded for a couple months. And there were already rumors, and there were already days after signing him, there were already people predicting that it was not going to take very long for Jonas Valanciunas to get flipped. So Jonas Valanciunas goes to the Kings, and the Wizards send him away. Not surprised by that at all. Here's the only thing I would say that upsets me just a little bit. No disrespect to Sidy Cissoko, because I think he's a solid player. Nice young player. He's very young. He's only 20 years old. In his second season, is still 20, and doesn't turn 21 for a couple months now, and is a very, identity-wise, great defensive player. And I think that's the value he can bring to a team is his defense. Offensively, I don't know if he brings much value, but defensively, I know he brings a lot of value. But here's the hard thing I find. The thing that I find hard to believe is that this was the best player the Washington Wizards got offered. Because we knew that it was reported that the Wizards were getting offered 2-3 second-round picks for Valanciunas. So I think the 2 second-round picks sound right in a Valanciunas trade. But, they talked with the Suns. There were talks about a Jusuf Nurkic swap for a Valanciunas Nurkic swap. They talked with the Warriors, I'm pretty sure. They talked with the Lakers. They could have gotten a better player. We're talking with teams like the Lakers and the Suns. They could have gotten a better player. I don't know about the draft compensation they would have got from the Lakers or Suns, because I'm sure they care more about the draft compensation. And I know the Suns are probably one of the weakest teams in draft compensation. The Lakers aren't much better either. So maybe that had a play into it of, not wanting to make a deal with the Lakers or the Suns because of that. And I guess it's a little unflattering to take on Jusuf Nurkic's contract. So I guess I can understand that. And then with the Lakers, if they're offering you players, you have to imagine it's bad contracts like Gabe Vincent or Jared Vanderbilt. As of recent, both guys are playing great basketball. I'm not trying to disrespect Gabe Vincent or Jared Vanderbilt, because I've watched Gabe Vincent play some amazing basketball lately, but even though he's playing great basketball, his contract is still terrible. A guy can play good basketball and still have a terrible contract. It's not his fault if he's playing good on the floor. It's the team's fault for getting him the money. So even though he's playing great basketball late, and no one's really hating on him anymore because he's doing great things, his contract is still terrible. Same thing with Jared Vanderbilt, even though he's doing good things. But they're not playing well enough to the money they're making is what I'm saying. And I don't know if those are contracts that the Wizards really want to take on. And they're going young. They want young. So I guess I can see why the Wizards did this trade. Let me know your thoughts on the trade in the comment section, and peace out.